How you doing? We're here with Ginger the Desert Creations. I'm working on another installment of the Turquoise Chester Drawers project. So let's go paint! Are we ready for another installment of this aquatic psychedelic fever dream? I'm gonna do a ring pour, a wrecked triple ring pour, because it worked so well for Ghostly Garden. I just gotta see what it'll do with this craziness. We've got some neons, we've got some turquoise, some copper, and a couple of other more normal colors, but no black, little bit of white, and we're just gonna go crazy with it, shall we? Start right in the middle with our orange centered offering. Did I not offer craziness? Ricky. Push it around. Little movements, fairly circular. There's something causing a problem already. Where'd you go? There it is. It's right there. Uh-oh. Just slips out of my grip. Is that something? That's something. That is unmixed paint. Starting back up right where we were. There's another lump alert. Oh, there's a very big butterfly vibe coming out of this. See, I feel like that's just a lump of paint, but it's still being very uncooperative. Okay, let's complicate things by adding another cup. Our purple centered offering. Not as prominent because it was a very thin purple. Alright, here we go. Just wreck the sucker. Casually. Not even gonna think about it. Okay. Let's give it a little hitch in there. Bring it around. Coming back. Over the edge. Almost. There we go. like covered corners. Let's take a bit and add it in here. A flow extender, because we're not going to get where we're going without losing stuff. This will help a little bit. I'm going to pour up along the lines we've got, kind of okay, and just let it streak this way. Trying to keep our eye on everything else. Probably going to want to pull everything down this way in a minute. Once we've figured out what our red cup is doing. Oh, I do not think I can ring left-handed. Don't think I can. Believe in yourself, right? No, just switch hands. Pink or red or whatever it is. Got a nice spiral on it. I like how these can stack up the color on one side. Just give it a nice casual wreck. Okay, let's see what we're doing with this. Very easily over the edges. I'm liking this. I'm gonna let it take over more of that than I was expecting it to. A whole thing, one corner copper. Alright, that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna kind of center it because everything should be at the bottom right now. Wave of paint is about at the middle. I'm kind of gonna just walk it a little bit this way. I am literally like walking it a little bit forward and a little bit sideways to help reduce some of the distortion that you tend to get doing this sort of thing. Yeah, it's probably pretty good. We lost a little in here. I feel like I minimized that a tiny bit. And this, I don't know what it's doing, but it's pretty cool. I like it. It's got all that prismatic stuff that you get from having really, really thin paints. This is kind of doing the pebbly stuff. I could do without this third, but it might dry interesting. It might look better when it's dry. Give it a chance, give it a chance, see what it actually has to offer. I'm wearing very little paint for once. You wouldn't know I did anything. Something has an eye right there. I don't know what it is, but it's got an eye. Well, I'll quit staring at it so you can come down and see it. Alright, this way up. I'm not sure what this is doing, but I kind of love it. I know there's pink and yellow in there, and it's doing all kinds of funky things. I think this is the only spot where the copper decided to show up and participate. I don't know why it's all the way in that corner. We may see a little more of it if we're lucky, because when it dries, it will be one of the few things on here that sparkles. Got a couple of worms going on down there. Those caterpillar cell things. We've got an interesting bit of chaos going on in here. Orange chaos. Other orange chaos. Yet more orange chaos. And the purple thing. With the green cells popping out of it. I'm hoping I will warm to this. I am not above a repour, but I don't know if it's that troublesome to me or not. I do really like this part though. And this ain't bad. It was better when it first came out. And I complicated it with... I maybe shouldn't have started with the middle one. I maybe should have started with the end one. I don't know. I don't know. Too late now. Stay tuned for the result. This project really is all things oceanic, isn't it? Take a look at this. This drawer front is now known as Bioluminescence. And that's a mouthful, so I'm glad I don't say their names very often. Let's go in for a close-up. This yellow gone green is what we have named it after. And it is kind of all over the place. We got stripies, we got all the loveliness from the wrecking. That is the one tiny little corner of copper that has survived this whole project. I guess it might actually be right in there, but it's not very noticeable at all if it is. But we got our little underwater artichoke here. lovely stripies, little yellow caterpillar going, and then we've got kind of this coral, almost hydrothermic vent sort of looking thing. It's all weird and radioactive looking. Got stripes of the lighter orange going on in there. And we got a little more of the underwater asparagus, upside down underwater asparagus. Because this is the way the drawer goes. You can tell by the little groove on the back of it. And then, oh, I guess there is a little bit more copper right there on the very edges. It's an interesting little rainbow effect. I really like that. It's fun to discover the subtleness. We've got some very delicate lines, like that one right there. All kinds of swirliness, because it's a ring pour. And just tons of weirdly pretty. So there it is, Bioluminescence. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.